beautiful loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am super excited to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back, and I hope that this content really helps you in your life, in your dreams, in your goals, and you're just going to literally slay in 2019. We're gonna do it, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. I've got to take a sip of my Starbucks. If you know me, you know I love some Starbucks. This is a venti white mocha frappuccino with caramel drizzle. Yeah, not an everyday thing. Not an everyday thing, but I could if I would, but you know, I'm working on me, so yeah. Anyways, so today I'm going to talk to you. I told you I wanted to get some amazing content on the channel. I wanted to be able to help you in different areas of your life and in your business, and today we're going to talk about how to get out of a rut. Now, y'all, you can get into a rut in so many different ways. You can get into a rut if you lose your job, you make a bad decision, things don't go your way, or things don't go the way you expected them to. Expectation versus reality. A lot of things can put you in a rut, including depression. Just not being where you want to be in life can literally make you feel stuck. And so today I'm going to give you 5 tips to helping you to get unstuck and to get out of a rut. Because I know I've been there. And it doesn't matter your income. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how amazing your life seems today or seemed yesterday. You can still find yourself stuck and trying to figure out how to get out of it. What is the next move? How do I progress from where I'm at right now? And so I want to help you with that because I've been there and I've done that. Probably it's been within the past 6 years that I literally, to the world was rocking, you know, the different books were coming out, and I Am Simply Beautiful movement was literally, you know, being recognized around the world, and yet I still felt like I was stuck in a rut. And how I got out of it is what I'm telling you to do today. The first thing to get out of a rut that you need to do is to upgrade yourself. Upgrade your life. Oftentimes we get so comfortable with the way our life is right now, with the things that we do. We get into such a routine that we forget about the little moments in life that we should be cherishing. We forget about the goals and the dreams and the things that we really enjoy and love. And oftentimes we forget about ourselves. It's easy in this day and age to go a mile a minute, get yourself stuck in your cell phone, get yourself stuck in your business, and then all of a sudden one day you're like, who am I anymore? I've let myself go. I'm not doing what I want to do anymore. I'm not expanding my horizon and getting out of my comfort zone. Well, that's what I challenge you to do today, is to make some decisions to get out of your comfort zone, because nothing amazing is going to happen sitting in your comfort zone, only doing the things that you do every day. You know, I've heard this a million times over. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. And it's true. You've got to step out and do something different. What is it that you want in your life? Where do you want to go? What is it that you keep saying over and over and over again, y'all? What is it that you keep saying you want to do? You want to experience. You want to explore. You want to upgrade. But you're not doing it. Oftentimes we don't do it out of fear. We make excuses. We say, you know what? I can't do it. Or I'm not good enough. Or, you know, what if I do this and it doesn't help me, or it doesn't help me progress in the way that I want to go? Or what if I do this wrong? You know what? You'll never know what you can literally accomplish and achieve if you don't step out of your comfort zone and take that step. If you don't consistently upgrade yourself. So what does that look like for you? What does upgrading at this moment look like for you? And it doesn't have to be humongous. Okay? If you want to lose weight, instead of saying, well, I need to lose 100 pounds. How about you upgrade yourself just a little bit? Let's make it to the first 10 pounds. Let's upgrade. Okay? If you want that promotion in your job and you know that there's certain things that you need to do, let's take the first step. You know, so many times what makes us overwhelmed and stuck sometimes is we want the whole pie. We want to jump in and say, you know what, I'm going to lose 100 pounds and I'm going to do it by tomorrow. It's not going to work like that. 2 days of eating healthy is not going to reach you that goal. So I want you to really think about milestones and little things that you can do, because I truly believe in life, and I've seen it in my own life. This is bothering me. I've truly seen it in my own life. Little progress makes big success. Take little progresses. You know, when I first started as, you know, a speaker and an author and just in this amazing world of being able to inspire and help and motivate people and helping women to learn to love who they are and all these different things. The first thing I started with, because I had to do it for myself, was my Power Progress Principles. Every day I got online when Instagram was only 15-second videos, and I came up with something, just a short and sweet principle that I committed to live by that day, and I ended up sharing it with other people because I needed some kind of motivation, some kind of action plan to every day make progress and to upgrade myself. So again, what does that look like for you? I challenge you to start today by making little progresses so that you can see big success in your life. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to say, you know what? I don't gotta be perfect. Because you don't, and you're not going to be. Oftentimes we get stuck because we think that we're either not good enough or we're never going to be perfect. We're not. You can't fear never being perfect, because guess what? None of us are perfect. I don't care what you look at social media and Instagram and Facebook and you see these lavish lifestyles. And you see, oh my gosh, these people never make mistakes. Oh my gosh, they always make the right moves. And they always look so classy and so amazing. Y'all, they let you see what they want you to see. That's the end of it. You're seeing their life through a colored glass. And then you're saying, well, why is my life not good enough? You cannot, and I say this so many times, but I just want to remind you, you can't compare yourself to anyone else's life, because your journey is only your journey. They're not on your journey. And they're not even showing you their full journey. Their glass ceiling could be just the beginning for you. Okay? Their peak and their biggest success might just be your middle. But you're never going to get there comparing yourself to everybody else. You can't keep up with the Joneses, because guess what? You're not them. You're you. So I want you to focus on not trying to be perfect, but I want you to focus on going back to number 1, upgrading yourself every day. How can you become better? How can you literally compare yourself to yesterday and say that, you know what? I am better. I'm wiser. I'm stronger. I've made major moves. I'm doing what I gotta do. How can you rock it from yesterday? If yesterday you were so depressed you couldn't get off of your couch, then guess what? Today, I want you to get off your couch. And I want you to do something. I want you to take some kind of action. And then tomorrow, I want you to do something else. And I want you to say, you know what? I'm better. I compared myself to yesterday and the day before, and I'm doing differently, and I'm doing better. That's all it's about. Stop comparing yourself to the world and everybody else, but compare yourself to the last version of you. How can I upgrade her and be better? Because I want that for you. And it took me a long darn time to know that. I saw people flying by me, and I was doing everything I can to keep up and to catch up. And what I realized is that my journey is my journey. There were things I needed to learn that I wouldn't have learned if I just flew by and just snapped my fingers and made it there. There were things that I had to learn to handle that I couldn't 5 years ago, 7 years ago. I had to learn many lessons and go through many challenges and struggles, because it was all worth it, because I needed it. I needed it in my life. So I want you to stop comparing yourself and stop trying to be perfect, because you are perfectly imperfect, you, just the way you are. And nobody can change that. And nobody has to understand that. Okay? Let me put an extra bullet point on what I just said. Not only do you need to stop comparing yourself to everybody else's life, but you need to stop trying to get everybody else to understand yours, because they're not. What was made for you is made for you. And oftentimes people aren't going to understand that. They're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? You want to what? You want to upgrade your life, and you want to move somewhere else, and you want to speak on a stage. You want to be a musician. You want to be an artist. You want to be a painter. You want to, so many different things. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? Because people, sometimes they can't see your vision, because it wasn't given to them. They can't see your vision because they have a glass ceiling of where they think you need to be in life, or how far you can go. Or maybe they're looking at their life and they didn't go that far and they don't want you to go that far. Oh, they don't want you to surpass them. They want the normal, average you. But you're not average. You're going to make some amazing things happen in your life. You're going to leave a legacy. But you can't leave a legacy if you're constantly trying to seek validation from everybody else, because they're not going to understand. Half of these companies and these amazing entrepreneurs out here that did some Walmart and Apple and Samsung and, everything. All these amazing, powerful companies. Their founders got turned down. They were misunderstood. They had difficulties. People didn't support them. People said their ideas were crazy as heck. But they wouldn't be where they're at now if they kept seeking validation and didn't go with their own mind and their own gift and say, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And I'm going to keep going. So, number 2 is I want you to forget about trying to be perfect. And then I also want you to stop seeking validation from everybody else. Number 3, I want you to have a vision of what you're working towards. You can't get out of a rut if you're still stuck in the mindset of, oh, nothing's going to work out, I don't know where I'm going. You have to have a GPS direction of where you're going. Things may not always go the exact way that you plan, but you've got to have a GPS directing you of at least where your finish line for this goal or for this season of your life is going to be. So what is that for you? You don't just hop in the car to drive cross country with no GPS, no map. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what towns and what areas to avoid. You don't know what you want and what you don't want. If you literally are blind when you go out into the world to travel or to do something, you never know where the heck you're going to end up. When you don't have a plan, you're blindfolding yourself and you're saying, you know what? Oh, well, where I end up is where I end up. And that right there is what can put you into a rut. So I want you to come up with a plan. Come up with a goal. And then come up with some little actionable steps to get to that goal. Okay? If you want to go back to college, first of all, you got to make the decision. Second of all, you've got to then come up with the plan. Well, okay, so I need to contact the school. I need to apply to the school. I need to do my FAFSA form. I need to speak with financial aid. All of these different things that you want to do, I want you to put actionable steps into place that you can take, and you can literally judge where you're at by those. Okay, I've hit 3 of my targets of where I want to be. Okay, and that